I shouldn't get too excited. Maybe a little bit. So first chair of the season in Japan. Boom. Very excited. Bang on.
Bangarang.
Bangarang.
So the season began, and the first day went flawless. But on the second day,
got too close to the net. Before I know it, I was down on snow. When I looked at my left leg, it was dangling. It's funny because some say karma's a bitch. But I never knew that this would be how she would laugh at my plans and turn back on me. Whew. 24 hours since the accident. Painkillers. Antibiotics. The season's over. It's done. I try to stay strong. And I'm thinking of all the positive things that I can do. Even though there's not too much I can do on the hospital bed.
it was a compound fracture, and due to the exposed bone, swelling, and risk of infection, I had to lie in the bed and wait for days with the foot clamped and connected to a weight. The doctor told me in the worst case scenario, I would need to have the leg amputated if I suffer severe infection. Cutting my leg off wasn't what I planned for.
Just thinking about how much worse it could have been. And hopefully, once the bone heals, I'll be able to be back on snow again. Maybe not this season, but soon.
The legs swelled almost twice the size within days after the accident. It was painful. But it was more painful not to be able to communicate with anyone in the hospital.
Gohan,
So I started learning Japanese.
miso.
It helped me stay occupied away from the pain and depressing thoughts.
Tamago. Ocha. Itadakimasu. Always feeling a little bit better when the food comes. It is what it is. I just gotta fucking hang in there and start eating.
My appetite wasn't always high, but I finished everything as if they were part of the medication for healing. The food wasn't too bad. Some I've never seen or tried.
Natto desu ka? Ta-da! hot toast with bags and bags of antibiotics, waiting for the decision to be made on the operation date. And I think I'm gonna go ahead with the local anesthetics through the spine, because it's just gonna be done a week or more earlier, and that's what I need. It is painful to watch my left leg dangling hopelessly in the air. For this is my first time fracturing a bone in my body, losing control of limb, being tied to a hospital bed, not being able to clean up myself, use the toilet. An experience that I had in mind, but never thought that would be me experiencing that.
ね、他のスタッフは分かるようにってことでね、ちょっとチェックしておかないとね、見たり間違え。
Cutting my leg off wasn't what I planned for. Nor was dying. Due to a sudden cardiac arrest of unknown cause, Code Blue was called. When I recovered consciousness, I had no clue why there was an oxygen mask on my face, and there are so many doctors and nurses around, rubbing my arms and legs. I was just extremely dizzy and was about to pass out again. Then I heard someone yell out, "Deep breath." Because everybody was so serious staring at the heart rate monitor, I had to say, とりあえず良かったです. I found out my heart had stopped after I left the surgery room and got debriefed. A few days later, student nurses came to the hospital to celebrate Christmas. I felt like I got another chance on life.
Keeping the spirit strong, drinking a lot of water, getting hydrated. All my friends, co-workers, fellow riders, skiers, sending me positive vibes. Thanks to the staff who's working hard to organize the paperwork, helping me through the translation and pretty much everything that's happening in the hospital. So after the operation, that will potentially happen sometime next week. They're saying at least 4 months, especially because how the two bones are shattered, and to avoid it from re-breaking on heavy impact on rehab.